Hey everyone, this is Rutledge from TechRaptor. We're here at Gen Con 2017 in Indianapolis, Indiana. We're at the Greater Than Games booth. We're going to be here with Neil, taking a look at Lazer Ryderz.
All right, so the name of the game is you're trying to get these prisms. Now the way you get the prisms is you have to completely pierce it with your laser. Another rule is you have to see both sides of the prism through the laser. So this counts. This doesn't count yet because it's not completely pierced. This doesn't count because you can't see both sides of the prism. This also doesn't count because you have to see both of these points have to go through the prism, all right? So once you get a neutral prism, which is what this is, you take it out from underneath, you put your own prism there, and then the fun part of this game is you take the prism, you back up, you close your eyes, and you throw it on the table. That's where the new objective is for everyone else to capture. So just like in Tron and in Snake, you cannot run into other people's lasers. In this case, this would be a crash, and all of the lasers from the yellow team would go away. In the same way, the red lasers would also go away behind this one, because this is the one you crash into. There is a way where you can avoid crashes, though. If you take someone else's prism over the laser, you do not crash, and you actually steal this prism from the other player. However, the same rules apply. This doesn't count, you gotta go completely through. This doesn't count, you have to see both sides of the prism. In this case, you do capture the prism. However, you did crash right over this laser right here. So, in this case, you would attain the prism, and it would be yours, but you would crash, and all of your lasers would go away. So it might be a risk you are willing to take if you want to go through a laser and catch a prism. In the same vein, you can also get a neutral prism this way. So you can actually get your laser to crash through someone else's, but still attain the prism. All right, you see there's different numbers on each one of these lasers. So these numbers correspond to how fast you're going for each character. So if you're going at speed 3, that means you can use a speed 3 laser. All right, so let's say I want to go straight with 3. That means I just have to be going at speed 3. If I want to turn at speed 3, you actually have to roll the die. Now, if you want to turn successfully with a 3, you have to roll a 3 or higher. If you roll lower than a 3, you have to go straight. You did not successfully turn. So let's roll the die, see what happens. I roll a 4, that is a successful turn. That is a successful turn. All right, so the faster you go, the more distance you cover. However, the harder it is to turn and to get into a precise location. So turn order is also determined through speed. Let's say the Super Shark is going at speed 4, the Sheriff is going at speed 3, and the Galactic Wave Rider is going at speed 2. The turn order would be 1, 2, 3, because that's the speed that each one is going. Let's say someone has a tie. Let's say that the Super Shark and the Sheriff are both going at the same speed. The tiebreaker token would be the thing that would break that tie. So let's say I have the tiebreaker token in the situation. Whoever the tiebreaker token is pointing to determines who gets to go in this situation. So she's going at speed 3, the Super Shark is going at speed 3, however, she gets to go before the Super Shark because the tiebreaker token is pointing to her. Let's say that you have the tiebreaker token and you're going at speed 4. Let's say that. I would go first before you because the tiebreaker token goes all the way around the board to me, and it goes counterclockwise, or clockwise that is. All right. At the beginning of the turn, you can upshift or downshift to change your speed if you want to go faster or slower. All right, so we're going to start the game real quick. In a minute, we're all going to take our little starting token, and we're going to close our eyes and we're going to put it anywhere on the edge that we want. While we're doing that, we're going to hold up the speed that we want to start at. So let's say you would like to start at speed 4, hold up 4 as the speed you'd like to start at. If another player is holding up the same speed as you, both of you have to start at 1. So be careful what you're going to pick. All right, does that make sense for everybody?
Yep.
All right, let's start. These are the neutral prisms. I'm going to move these. All right, everybody close your eyes. Put the prism where you would like to start. Hold up the speed you would like to go. All right, everyone open your eyes. 3, 2, 4. All of us are going at different speeds. That's great. Go ahead and change your speed on your little token here. I'm going the fastest, so that means I get to go first. You are going the second fastest. You get to go second. and you are going third. All right? All right, it's the start of my turn. I am going to go speed 4 to start. All right, my turn is now over. It's now your turn. All right. Second turn is now done.
Make sure you talk through those moves.
Okay.
So my turn, going at speed 2, placing my straight line down, and I am done.
All right, so the round is now over. Tiebreaker token started with me because I was going the fastest. We're going to move it over to you because it goes clockwise every round. You are going at speed 2, you are going at speed 3, I am going at speed 4, so that means we all have the same turn order that we had before. All right, I'm going to attempt to turn in order to get this prism. All right, I'm going to attempt to turn with 4, so I have to roll a 4 or higher. All right, this is the spin out face. If you roll this face, that means that you successfully make the turn, but your speed immediately goes to 1. So it's a bit of a give and take. So I successfully make that turn, but my speed goes to 1. I also did not get this prism. As you can see, I just glanced off the side of it. I didn't pierce it completely, and you can't see both sides of the prism. So in this case, we would move it to the side by 1 laser width so other people can get that prism. All right, my turn is now over. My speed is now 1. All right, is now your turn.
And you said we can upshift and downshift before we make our move?
At the beginning of every turn, yes. Before you make your move.
Okay. I'm going to downshift to 2.
All right.
And I'm going to try and make a turn here.
All right, go ahead and roll that die. All right, you rolled a 1, so you have to go straight 2.
Okay.
All right, turn 2 is now over. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm not going to upshift or downshift at all for this. I am going to attempt to make a turn. So I'm putting it down.
Go ahead and roll that die.
Okay.
Make a 2. You got to go straight, unfortunately. All right. Yes, the round is now over. We move the tiebreaker token to you. You are going at speed 2. You are going at speed 2. I am going at speed 1. The tiebreaker token goes all the way over to you. So you are going first. You are going second. I am going third. There you go. All right.
I'm going to make a turn.
All right.
Go ahead and roll the dice.
All right, so you spin out. So you make that turn, but your speed goes to 1. Nice. All right. It's now your turn.
I am going to... I'm going to upshift to 3.
All right.
And just go straight.
All right. So another rule that we have is that when you want to place a specific laser, you can't measure it and see if it's going to work. The second you put it vaguely near where you're trying to push it, that's the laser you have to use. All right? So it is now my turn. I am going to upshift 2, and I'm going to attempt to turn. The roll, I can successfully turn. There are 2 types of turns. There is the hard turn, and then there's the soft turn. I'm going to use the soft turn because I don't want to completely miss my target. There we go. Looks like we are on a collision course. All right, the round is now over. The tiebreaker token moves to me. You are going at speed 3. I am going at speed 2. You are going at speed 1. So you are 3. You are going first, and I'm going second.
So I'll make a turn at 3.
All right, go ahead and roll that die. You rolled a 2. Turns out you gotta go straight.
Whoops. Do I have another 3?
So
I do not.
you only have 2 3 straight lasers.
Okay.
If this happens, that means you have to downshift. So 2.
Okay, so I downshifted 2.
Yep. And you have
put
to
down a 2.
You have to put down a 2.
Got it.
All right, looks like you do capture that prism. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take the neutral prism out from underneath. Go ahead and put your blue one right there. We're gonna line it up right at the 2 edges. And what's gonna happen, you're gonna hold this, back up, close your eyes, throw it anywhere on the table. All right, this is where the new objective is. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Anyone can capture this now. All right. It is now my turn because I am going speed 2.
I think we're all gonna crash.
Yes. I'm going to downshift to 1 and attempt to turn. Use the hard turn. All right, let's go ahead and move this, see if this works. Looks like I barely miss you. Looks like I barely miss you right there. All right. And I can't roll lower than a 1, so that means I successfully turned. All right, I'm gonna put that right there. We're giving each other high fives, having a chat. All right, it is now your turn.
All right, well, there's really no way for me not to crash. So I'm going to go ahead and do a straight 1.
Okay, move that right there.
And
All right, you crashed. What's gonna happen here, gonna remove all the lasers that you have out right now, including that one.
All right.
I'm going to remove all the ones behind this one. So that's all of this. So that actually opens up the lane for you to do what you would like. All right.
Oh yeah.
The round is now over. We move the tiebreaker token over here. All right, what's gonna happen now? Since you crashed, you have to do what you did at the beginning of the game. You can close your eyes and put it anywhere you want along the side of the board.
All right.
Ooh. He is risking it. Let's go. And now you can choose whatever speed you'd like.
All right, so where's mine?
You're...
Oh, looks like we got our
Yeah, wait, looks like we did.
post.
3, that works. All right, so the start of the turn now happens. I'm going at speed 1, you are going at speed 2, you are going at speed 3. You get to go first, you get to go second, I get to go third.
Ready?
All right, and I'm at speed 3. I'm going to go ahead and just use the straight 3.
All right. Looks like you didn't pierce it quite there, so maybe next turn you can capture that token. All right, your turn is now over, it's now your turn.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna stay at 2.
All right.
And I'm gonna do a hard.
Ooh, he's going for it.
hard
And roll that
left
die.
turn.
You roll a 5, that is a successful turn. All right, it's now my turn. Let's see what I got here. I'm going to upshift to 2. And I'm gonna go straight. Let's see if this works. All right, looks like I do pierce that prism completely. I can see it on both sides of the laser. It means I get to capture this prism. Let's put my own right there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take the prism, we're gonna close our eyes, we're gonna take a step back, and we're gonna see where it goes. There we go. All right, in this case, we'd actually move the prism to the side. We're not gonna give him any freebies. 1 laser width, that's what we do. All right, my turn is now over. Round is now over. We move the tiebreaker token to you. I am going at speed 2, speed 2, speed 3. Tiebreaker token is pointing to me. You get to go first, I get to go second, you get to go third. All right, what's he gonna do?
All the way through. So I am going to go ahead and make a turn.
All right.
Staying at speed 3.
All right, go ahead and roll that die. 5, you make that turn successfully. Looks like you get to get this neutral prism. Since you crossed it with this laser, you get to put your prism right here. Go ahead, we're gonna line it up like that. And you know what to do.
Yes, I do.
All right, wow. This might be extremely advantageous for you. We're gonna move this to the side, sorry about that. 1 laser length, width that is. All right, let's go. So now my turn. I can't really do much. So I'm going to downshift to 1, and I'm going to make a hard turn. Try to do a little U-turn right here. All right. My turn is now over. It's now your turn.
I'm gonna make another left turn here.
All right. Go ahead and roll that die. You spin out, so you make that turn, but your speed goes down to 1. Nice. All right, the round is now over. Tiebreaker token moves to me. And now, I'm going at speed 1, you are going at speed 3, you are going at speed 1. Tiebreaker token points to you, so you get to go first, you get to go second, I get to go third. All right, he might win it with this one.
All right, so I'm just gonna go straight through.
See if it works. Oh no. Looks like he just barely glanced off. We're gonna move it right here.
Oof.
Looks like both of you just about missed that. All right, it's now your turn.
All right, I'm going to upshift to 2, or just knock my guy over. That works too. And I'm going to apparently make another turn.
All right. It's got to be completely locked in right there. There you go. Go ahead and roll that die. 4. Nice. You make that turn. All right, it's now my turn. All right, I'm going to upshift to 2 and make a hard turn. Let's see if I can make that turn to start with. Spin out. All right, I make that turn. My speed now moves down to 1. All right, round is now over. We move the tiebreaker token over here. You are going at speed 3. You are going at speed 2. I am going at speed 1. So it's the same order.
All right, so I'm going to upshift.
We'll get real testy here.
Oh, he's going for it.
Ahead and make a very wide turn.
Let's see if it works. Oh, he spins out. He makes that turn. Speed goes all the way down to 1. He does not go off the table, though. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and upshift to 3. Stay. And I'm going to make a little left turn here.
Oh, here we go. He could win it. It's getting close. And grab that die. Here we go. 3 makes that turn. Nice. Here we go. It's now my turn. I'm going to upshift to 3. Make that upshift. And I'm going to try to make a turn. So roll that die. I make a 2. I have to go straight. All right. Looks like I'm on a collision course right now. All right, round is now over. Move the tiebreaker token. I'm going speed 3. You are going speed 1. You are going speed 3. Tiebreaker token is pointing to me. I get to go first. You get to go third, and you get to go second. All right. I am going to upshift to 4. And I'm gonna go straight through, try to get this prism right here. Looks like it just doesn't about work right there. All right, so this is a crash. I lose all of mine. And these 2 you lose because I ran into this one. All right, so that one stays, that token stays, nice. All right.
I go second, so I'm going to go ahead and stay in 3 and just go straight
Nice.
on through.
Looks like you got the token. You got the prism. You now put that on the front.
Front.
All right. So if we're playing demo rules, that means you win because you have 2. We can play the full game and go up to 3 if you'd like. All right. So it's the last point of the game. The Galactic Wave Rider has a chance to get this last token that he needs to win. However, each player comes with a specific power. For example, the Super Sheriff comes with a power where she can change anybody else's speed to a 1 or all the way up to a 5. So, the Galactic Wave Rider, he's at speed 3. He wants to capture this token. He makes that turn. But oh no, the Super Sheriff, she says no way. His speed is now 5. So now he has to put down a straight 5 laser and go straight off the board. So it looks like I'm about to crash into the yellow lasers. However, what I can do is steal this prism and completely avoid the crash. So let's say I upshift to 3. That's what I do. And then I can take a straight 3 laser and go over this prism. In this case, I don't run into the laser because I'm going over the prism. In this case, I also steal this prism. So it is now mine. It is now a red prism. And I completely avoid the crash.
Thanks for showing us the game, Neil. And it is available right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. At $39.95.
$39.95.
Available at your friendly local game store or online. And check out this sweet box.